Welcome to episode 73 of It's No Secret Podcast Live. We are your hosts, Charis, Bianca, Rose, and Teresa. Hello, ladies.
What's crazy?
Hello.
Oh, she said something. No, just kidding.
We're
She
getting there.
said something. It's
It's
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Now is when you say
I
fighting
always
it.
say something, but
She's
that's
fighting
not.
it.
It's another Therapy Wednesday, and we have a treat for you guys today. We do have a guest host today. We needed someone for our show today that was going to represent for the male species.
Mm.
So no pressure to this individual, but pressure. But we are all friends with this individual. I'm actually family with this guy. But I'd like to introduce everyone to our friend George Davis from Davis Global. Go ahead, add him in here. Hey, George. Oh, did he
Hey.
freeze?
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hello. Oh, there he goes.
People,
Okay.
super awesome.
How are you, George?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. I think we're going to have a good time tonight, touch on some amazing things, and just enjoy myself. Thank y'all for
Good. No,
having
we're going to have a good time tonight.
Okay.
We don't think it. We're going to. Really quickly, I did introduce you as George Davis from Davis Global. So for anyone out there who doesn't know what Davis Global is, do you want to let the people know?
All right, so basically we're a creative think tank. We help people expand and grow their businesses. We also help people build resumes and just build visibility. We also focus on marketing as well. And then we have a couple of sub brands. So if you do see me shameless plug tonight, hence the Vista, or we're going to drink a little bit of the Oak Spirit Reserve tonight as well. So I'll probably drop some shameless plugs here and there. Don't mind me. Just focus on the product.
Plug away. Well, welcome to It's No Secret. I've seen you in the chat in many of episodes, so thank you so much for the support. But as you know from our episodes, we always start with our highs and lows. So we are going to do the same thing today. Start and Shari, you get to go first. So Shari, kick us off with your low for the week.
My low for the week has been the last 2 days have been a bit chaotic. I got beat up by a 4-year-old yesterday.
I'm sorry, what?
I got beat up by a 4-year-old yesterday.
All right.
We had a Cat Williams moment.
I was all fuck you bitch, stupid bitch. And I was like, oh, you must hear that a lot at home because you got them words down. I can't understand half the other stuff that you say, but I understood that. Noted.
Using it in right context too?
Yes.
Wow.
Very much so. And then yeah, so it's been a little chaotic today. Got to work and whole drink spilt over on the ground. I was like, oh, if this is any indication of how my day is gonna go, just send me home. I will gladly go back home. Yeah, I told my boss, I said, it's because I was supposed to call off today because the Trader Joe insulated bags came out. And I was like, I was supposed to be in line at Trader Joe's this morning, not here on this campus. So, yeah, the last 2 days have just been chaos.
Well, I know Tuesday is usually Tuesday for you.
Yeah, and so they're starting again.
It transferred into Wednesday this week, huh?
Carried over a little bit today. Tuesday was the worst, though, but it definitely carried over today.
No bueno. B, what about you? What was your low this week?
My low for the week, while I'm trying to put it together, we have some viewers already in the chat. Thanks for joining. So if y'all want to share y'all's highs and low in the chat with us too, we're kind of gonna go into this. I'm tired. I'm in pain. I had a very busy weekend of hard physical labor, and that's a lot coming from me.
Oh, so you're sore.
I might be dramatic a little bit, but yeah, no, we've been I've been moving a lot. So couches, like I'm trying to settle into the new place, and it's almost time for my apartment lease to be up. So really having to buckle down and get situated. And so this
Mhm.
entire weekend was all of that, and my body is feeling it. So I'm
No
just
bueno.
tired. I just wanted to be done.
You're almost done though, right?
Almost done. Yeah.
Okay.
We
The
did the
movie
painting and
definitely puts it-
stuff on Saturday and then again on Monday. So
Mhm.
yeah. Doing yeah.
You normally need a vacation from the move after it's all set.
Yes.
Really. And if
Yeah.
I can just get this done, like I think we just have a couple of totes left at the apartment to put in storage. It's a Memorial Day weekend this weekend, so to your point, I'm gonna need that to be its vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a lot. It's been a lot.
But the end is near
Yes.
The end is near. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
until you move again. No.
Until I move again, right? Exactly. You get it. That's a problem for future me, though.
Exactly.
What about
Exactly.
you, T? What's your low for the week?
My low this week is that on what's today, Wednesday? So Tuesday morning. So Monday night when I was already asleep, I received a text message and woke up to it the next morning that there was a loss in the family on my dad's side. So just a lot of losses left and right. And I've noticed it's like a lot of younger people. Like it's not like people passing of old age. It's,
Hmm.
health issues or worse things, but like it's just a lot of loss on a regular basis. And I know it's part of life, but it doesn't make it any more fun to hear about it. So that was my low
Yeah.
this week
That's-
for sure.
It definitely sounds like an emotional toll.
Yeah. It's just like anytime I see text messages from certain family members at certain hours of the day, I'm like, even before I open it, I'm like, let's brace ourselves because this is probably not going to be good news. And
Yeah.
it usually isn't, unfortunately. I'm like, can't y'all just like text me someday and be like, I won the lottery. I'm sending you $1 million. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be nice.
Like everybody would
Or
love
just
that text
sprinkle
right
in
there.
some good news from sprinkle in good
Yeah.
news every now and then.
Just,
I think people should just start
sprinkle it.
texting people like that you don't talk to on a regular basis. Be like, hey, I'm alive. Like, just do that every once in a while.
Right. Yes, please. That'd be great. I'd appreciate it. But George, what was your low for the week?
Mine seems so small compared to y'all, but I had to readjust some of my self-care routines because I have these small routines that if I have these things in place, it makes the week go by a lot smoother. And unfortunately, my barber is sick right now, which is weird because he never gets sick. And so I had to push my appointment out till next week. And he's also like my barber slash therapist because he always has good input on everything.
Mhm.
So it's like, I kind of need to talk to you this week, and now you're sick. But I do hope you get to feeling better.
You gotta
His
tell him
nails
you are
so
not
sore.
allowed to be sick. Yeah.
He's not. He never gets sick. It was like, because I was like, do you need anything? Do you want me to bring you something? He's like, no, I should be good. I just don't feel well. Yeah, but you don't get sick, so what can I do to make your day better? That'll make my day
Oh.
better, because we don't need this to happen again, at least not on my appointment day.
Right. Right.
Just getting out, having to get out of that comfort zone of those. Like I said, I have those little routines that kind of keep everything where if the rest of the week is chaotic, at least those things in place minimize that. So, shout out to
Absolutely.
my barber. Hope he gets to feeling better.
I hope so too.
I like how you checked in on him. Like, what do you need? You
Yeah,
like
'cause
you must
he
be
doesn't
down
get
for the
sick,
count.
and it was just a weird thing. I was like, dude, if you need a day off, I understand. He's like, no, I am sick. I'm like, well, get to feeling better, man.
George
Yeah.
is like, can I bring you some tea so I can talk to you about my week?
Yeah.
I was really kind of hinting at that. Like I said, he's a good listener and gives great advice.
Well, hopefully we can be a little therapy for you on the show today.
Mhm.
Hopefully,
Maybe
that's
that'll
what
be
I'm
the
hoping.
alternative. Instead of the barber, you get a bunch of chicks.
Hey, the female perspective is always welcome.
Well,
love
we
it.
are definitely welcoming the male perspective right now. So let's see how this goes, right?
Okay.
All right, let's switch it up to our highs now. So, Shari, what was your high for the week?
My high for the week was I actually did a little self care on Saturday, which is out of my norm.
It's not normal for you, for
um,
sure.
yeah, but I decided uh, it. I'll keep it on the good side. I had decided Saturday I was gonna like get up and you know take care of myself, wash my hair, did a new hairstyle, just the little things that I don't normally get to do for myself.
Yeah.
Uh, spent some time in the bathroom singing at the top of my lungs,
Mhm.
just
Fun times.
in my own
Mhm.
space. And I was supposed to then work and then realize something tragic had happened. And uh, I think it was just God's way of telling me, like, sis, you need to just take a break and chill out and enjoy the rest of
Mhm.
your day. Like, don't rush your self
Mhm.
care process.
Yeah.
Um, so then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take me a nice little gummy. I'm gonna give me some good food, and I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the fucking day because I was
Mhm.
literally gonna lose my mind. And it just turned out to be like just a good chill day that I think I needed more than anything. So that was definitely my high for this week was my Saturday.
I like
Aw.
that.
Yeah.
So you kind of put into practice on our last episode and did a little self-loving.
Yes.
Mhm.
I was like, I have to find time for my, because I was like, the next two, this weekend and next weekend are total baseball, 3-day tournament, 2-day tournament. Like, it's gonna be swamped. So I was like, I'm gonna take this day, and I was just trying to do a little bit, but I was like, nah, take the whole day, chill out.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
last week she did say, like, I haven't listened to music the way I used to. And so to hear you were in the bathroom singing at the top of your lungs,
yeah.
that makes me
Mhm.
very proud of you, Shari. Good job.
Thank
Yeah.
you. B, what was your high?
My high for the week is that I know that this whole move has been physically and emotionally exhausted. So I don't know if I shared last week, but since trying to settle and adjust to the new place, I've had like 2 or 3 breakdowns where I just am crying because I'm having a hard time adjusting. But in the midst of all the moving over the weekend, boyfriend has been really supportive with it. So it's kind of helped keep me grounded and kind of appreciative of it. Um,
Aw.
yeah. So I'm like, I really need because I have been an emotional wreck with this. But
Aw.
he is making it a little bit easier. So I do
As he
appreciate.
should.
Yeah. No, like seriously, on Sunday, I was like, I was already like tired and I started, feeling a little bit in pain already. And by Sunday night, he was just like, well, your show is on, you sit and I'll just clean up, all this kind of stuff. So I sat and I'm looking over at him. I'm like, are you sure you don't want me to help? He's like, no, you did enough. I'll do the rest. And I'm
Hmm.
like, oh, finally. So,
Finally.
yeah, and just, like, throughout the week, he's just been doing that, I got home late today, and he already was like, "Dinner's already started, it's already here for you," like, this is just making life a little bit easier,
Aw.
so, the he's helping.
Little
That's
princess treatment never hurt
amazing.
nobody.
Yeah.
Right, right.
That's amazing. Yay.
Yeah,
Good job, boyfriend.
yeah, what about you,
That's
T?
just his name. My high. So I had multiple highs this week.
God's
God's
favorite.
Hey,
favorite.
God's favorite. So first high is that today is my sister's birthday.
Oh, happy
So happy
birthday.
Happy
birthday,
birthday, sister.
Sissy.
Happy birthday, Annie.
And if anybody knows me, you guys know she's one of my favorite people in the world. So happy birthday to my sister. It sucks that I can't be over there with her for her birthday, but love from afar. The
Mm.
second thing was that I got to visit. Remember the baby I told you guys last week that was born? I got to visit the baby this weekend.
Aw.
So I got to, exude some of that baby fever and play with a little tiny baby. She's so tiny. She was only a week old when I got there.
Oh.
So that was really exciting, and seeing my friends being first-time parents, they're doing such an amazing job, and it was just a lot of love in the room when little babies are around. So that was nice. And then my other high is that I got a new mixer because my old one, Old Faithful, finally gave out on me. So I have a new mixer, which is why the headphones are back. and I can hear things a little bit more clearly. Yes, happy birthday, Ani. Yes.
Now, for those of you who don't know, she's not talking about like a cooking mixer, because I could see how
No.
that could be a little bit
Audio.
misleading. Audio mixer. She's gonna start slowly upgrading our podcast.
Yes, slowly but surely. Gabe also in the chat gave a shout out to George and said, "Let's go, brother." I feel like I could hear him saying it too. Yeah.
We got Fuzzy Bunny saying, "Represent,
brother.
George." We gotta have that male
Yes.
perspective.
And I'm sure the
will.
guys are going to help you out in the chat as well. Don't worry.
Mhm.
So,
Fellas, tap in.
Oh, they will. They have been tapping in every week. The fellas have been the ones that have been coming through for us lately.
Mhm.
So shout out to the guys for sure. But George, what was your high for the week?
So my high this week, time is winding down, so it's a bittersweet high because my daughter is about to graduate and in full that, and join. Because one thing I had told her was like, when you get to high school, that fly by like incredibly fast. So make sure you enjoy it. And getting to see my daughter enjoy this great moment, and you know, we're big in my household on creating legacy and breaking generational curses. And her development and evolution has been amazing to me. I've been trying to be a spectator, but I've been hands-on, really enjoying it, because just seeing her smile is one of those motivational things for me. So just enjoying the proud dad mode this week, and it just, you know, it's almost nostalgic, but I mean, just seeing my kid have the time of her life is giving me the time of my life. So just that's been my super high this week. So just embracing that.
And she's getting ready to go off to college, right?
Yes, she will be attending Texas Tech in the fall. So
okay,
we're excited,
girl,
to say the least.
So she's leaving.
Yes, she is. I mean, when I say leaving the nest, she's leaving the tree. The wings on a whole different level. So, I mean, and that was her decision. She had so many options and stuff, and she's like, "Dad, I made my decision." And I'm like, "Where?" And she's like, "Texas Tech." And I'm like, I'm excited. Her mom was on some. Well, that's kind of far. Don't do that to her. Let her have her.
Yeah, don't do that to her. Yeah,
it's been amazing though. It's like she's been doing the math, and she's like, I think I'm gonna need to fly more. I'm like, yeah, you will. We're gonna discuss that, because frequent flyer miles for you ain't my thing right now. Because my, kids apparently we're a bottomless pit of money, and there's no buffer. So it's like, I can fly for this. I'm like, but we're gonna look for this stuff. So just enjoying that. So that's I just, like I said, enjoy my baby and seeing her really enjoy a moment right now.
Yeah, Gabe said, "Congrats, Mia."
Thank you, Gabe.
Yay, Mia!
I love it.
Well, congratulations to you too, Dad, because that's a big accomplishment as a parent as well. Because it can be tough sometimes. All that homework they get is our homework too. So yeah, definitely. All right. So for today's show, the reason that we needed a male representative here is because we are going to be talking about all of the things that men and women will essentially never fully understand about each other. I have asked everyone to kind of come up with a couple things that they can think of that they feel like either, and it can go either way when it comes to something that you might say, either something you will never understand about men as a woman, or for the ladies, vice versa, something you feel that men will never understand about you. And then the same thing for you, George, and the fellas in the chat, anyone else watching as well, right? For the fellas, things that women will never understand about you men, and vice versa, things that you feel women will never understand. I think I said the same thing again. But yes, vice versa.
we know where coming from, so it's all good.
Right. Thank you. Words are hard, guys. Words are hard. All right. So let's go ahead and kick us off. Since there's 3 ladies, I guess we'll start with one of the ladies first. So Shar, you're just in the first frame, sorry. Um what is the first thing that you want to bring up, whether it be one way or the other?
Um, I don't think that women will ever fully understand. I'm gonna throw it for the guys this time.
Okay.
I don't think that women will fully ever understand like the pressure that men feel.
Mm.
Um, just in the world in itself. Like just the pressure of being a provider, being a protector, the things that the world gives them, the pressure that the world puts on them. I don't think that women will ever fully understand that.
Mm. Why do you think that we don't understand that?
I think because I don't think we'll ever understand like the pressure that society puts on men
Mm-hmm. Because we're
to
not
be
men.
to
Yeah.
be that. Yeah. Like, I think for women it's kind of like it's just a given that we are that way, and like everybody just expects women to be that way. And then you do have those that aren't, but I feel like for men it's like they're expected to be that way and we expect that. How am I trying to say
We
this?
expect them to be
We're
the
not
way
allowed to have flaws all
society
the time.
paints
Expect
them
them
to
to
be. Oh, you're breaking up a bit, George.
I'm sorry
Oh,
about that.
no.
Good connection, my apologies. But if y'all hear me, we have to wear masks. We go into this world, we can't show kinks in our armor. We have to
Sorry, George. I'm
understand
gonna need you to repeat everything you just said. I'm like, I'm sorry,
Oh,
George. We can barely hear you. You sound a little broken up. So we're gonna need you to repeat what you just said.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he
Hold
just.
up.
Yeah, I think
No worries. He's gonna try to
he's gonna try to rejoin.
reset.
There he goes.
Let me ask as men, and everybody, it kind of feels a sense of you feel pressure of having to be perfect, like you don't have the luxury of your flaws. And
Yeah.
the last person you want to seem flawed to is the person you're with. So I think that pressure, you if y'all can hear me, I'm definitely seeing my connection as well. I'm in the country right now, so bear with me. But now those flaws, I'm pretty sure y'all can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, but now just that pressure of feeling perfection. I mean, we don't want to. Unfortunately, we have mindset we look weak. We don't want to look vulnerable. So that's a pressure on us.
Yeah, and like Shari said, like to be the provider and the protector, the male figure, just being a male figure to anyone in the household is additional pressure for sure.
Yeah, see, and it's like I just said, like to be weak or to be vulnerable, right? And it's hard to be that for the person that you're with, but I think that like that's the one person in the world you should be able to be that way with.
Thank
And so
you.
I think it's again like something that we don't understand as women to create that safe space for men so that they can allow themselves to be vulnerable and be weak, if that's what we want to call it. To allow them to be that. I think if men were given a safe space to be vulnerable, it would make them better providers and protectors.
Yeah.
But it takes the right person. A man just can't be vulnerable and protective over just anybody.
100%.
Otherwise, it's just like
I think if more women understood the pressure, right, that men have to go through to be that, then they would create that space for men more often.
I think also from a woman's perspective in those situations, it kind of leads to something that men may not understand about us, is that we don't necessarily view, I mean, depending on who you are to us, right? But we don't necessarily view vulnerability as a weakness.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a
So
strength.
where do they get the mindset? Is from other men.
Correct. And society, right? And the way, people are portrayed in media.
But I
and
mean, to
things
that
like that.
point where it's like women want men to be vulnerable. So the only one who's keeping men from being vulnerable is other men.
It's the bros. It's
The bros, man, hold me
bros.
back.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some friends, they're the same way. I agree with that. I totally agree.
I mean, but you were raised, especially like in, more urban type of areas, you're raised to be tough and,
Mhm.
not show weakness. It's just a matter of what you consider to be a weakness.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
I
right,
was raised
B,
in a very,
your turn.
me personally, I was raised in a very uber masculine environment. So yeah, I understand on that.
Mm.
Hmm.
All right, B, you're up.
Something that I will never understand about a man is their friendships.
What you
How
mean?
a woman and her best friend, they tell each other everything. From who her parents are, what her middle name is, where she went to school, what she's allergic to, what she did last week, what she's doing tomorrow. And a guy and their friends, they can't tell you shit about shit. Tell me
It's so
5 things about your
true.
friend right now. It's like male friendships are almost too simple for me. It pisses me off a little bit.
George, do you have
You know
any
what they
thoughts
say,
on
less is
that?
more though.
Mm.
Less
No,
is
it's true. I
more.
mean, it's true. I mean, I try to be very minimalistic. So I have some friends I have that complex relationship with, and then I have some male friends I try to keep it ABC as possible because I don't expect that depth from them. So I'm not gonna ask a guy that just is comfortable playing with players to do rocket science. So some of my friendships with some of my male friends are very minimalistic. So yeah, she's right on that though. I mean, it can be
I'm so
physical, it can be
sorry,
frustrating and
George.
everything, but you know,
I'm going to interrupt you real quick. You sound very
I
broken up and
can't
robotic
remember
right
change.
now. He's like, hold on. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties for our boy
Live
over there.
show, live problem.
Live show, live problems, of course. Real quick, while George is getting that situated, I'm going to read some of the comments that we have in the chat here. Oh, did he join? No. So Gabe said, hell yeah, he is father of the year. So that was giving kudos to George, who is back now. I think we have him in a different view here.
Hey.
There we go. Hey, George.
There we go.
Oh,
Be a little
I
bit
hear myself. Okay. But yeah, Gabe was giving you a shout out in the comments saying, hell yeah, father of the year in there. Fuzzy Bunny
Can y'all
said
hear me?
there's a lot more to lose. Yes, we can hear you. By letting the guard down with women. And then he also said, I think that guy friendships are built on foundation that do not include them being emotional basis for each other. That's why we don't get into the weeds with each other.
See, but y'all never get into the weeds of anything. I don't know what y'all do for fun when y'all hang out. Like, where's the emotional connection? Do y'all not need the emotional connection? Where's the exposure? How do you learn that? How do you learn to apply that to women if you never use it in y'all's own friendships?
I feel like some guys do that with their friendships, but it's like there's like one friend that they might do that with. Whereas like us women are a little bit more, well, not all of us, but most of us are a little bit more open to like being an open book, basically, if that makes sense. And I will say, just to play devil's advocate, I feel like sometimes as women we overshare.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
I felt like there was a rebuttal coming there. She's
I was like, I could argue that, but no, I'm guilty of that.
yeah, I feel like sometimes we overshare. I think that there's certain things that you can't always let everybody in on, if that makes sense.
But I think it goes back to the part of me not being vulnerable.
Yeah. George, are we playing in the background over there? Because I can hear like an echo of us. Can George hear me? Live show, baby. Live show.
Well,
I am. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, Fuzzy Bunny says it's because getting into the weeds with friends keeps the mind going in complex discussions and stuff. Most guy hangouts are based on turning the brains off and enjoying simple pleasures.
Is the echo gone?
Yes.
Yeah. And Gabe over here saying he agrees with the fuzzy one. But I'm saying that the simplicity of y'all's friendship pisses me off.
You will never understand it.
Yes. That is what Bianca is not understanding, guys. All right. I guess
about you,
I will
Kate?
go next. Yeah. I get frustrated with the fact that men can't, like, they have a really hard time asking for help. Like, I can't understand that. I know it's a pride thing. I know it's an ego thing. Maybe. I mean, I told you last week that I was reading some of these. I was like, maybe I'm a guy too, but who knows? But like, they can never ask for help. Like, it's just so much pride. And I don't understand that because I'm like, life could be easier for you if
Mhm.
every now and then you just ask somebody for help.
But again,
Again,
I think
guilty, right? But it is something that does frustrate me as well. So
But
I'm
I
a
think
hypocrite.
something that it ties into that pressure, right? That they can't be vulnerable, they can't be weak. And to men, I think it's them asking for the help makes them that way. And so if I'm the one that's supposed to provide, and I'm the one that's supposed to protect, how can I ask you for help
Mhm.
Right.
and not do it? So
I
I
think
think
Shari's going to be our honorary guy today.
I should have brought my little mustache. Hold on.
You
Let me
should
put my
have.
mustache on. Because I agree with that, but I also think like because women, you said too, Teresa, that you have a hard time asking for help, but they come from different mindsets. Whereas Shari's like a guy is, I'm supposed to be perceived as the protector, as the dominant one, as as the alpha. Women don't want to ask for help because we just don't want to be an inconvenience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed. That's always what's going on in my mind. It's like, I don't want to bother people. I don't want to, they're busy. But yeah, it does make sense that the mindset's a little different there. We lost George, unfortunately, but I'm going to display our chat on the screen so that we can see the guys' comments.
Oh, I could see
Coming in.
Fuzzy Bunny talking shit, saying it pisses me off because I can't fathom turning the brain off.
He said, let me keep this within the character limit. I can't do something equals I'm not valuable. Men don't have inherent value like being able to make children like women. Well, I guess that does bring us some value, but okay, Shari, explain the face. Words need to come out of that face, ma'am.
Because again, I'm gonna cheer the men on with this one. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, we can do that, but not without you.
But maybe we don't tell them that enough, right? Maybe we are the ones that don't express how valuable they are to us and in what ways they're valuable. Ooh, okay, Shari. I told you she's
Mr. Shari.
Yeah, the honorary man of the day. Okay, I think George is back. Let's see.
He's trying. I'm gonna
commend
the commitment.
There he is. Can you hear us okay, George?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, good. We can hear you perfectly now too. Wonderful. All right. Gabe said most women secretly judge men harder than they show or think. It can change the way the women can view the men. It can change the dynamics of the relationship between couples. I like how he said secretly judge men, because our inner thoughts as women are constantly kind of going.
Mm-hmm.
And so there may be stuff that we're just kind of going down a rabbit hole that we now make assumptions that aren't necessarily there, right? So, yeah. Touche, Gabriel. Touche. Fuzzy Bunny said 100 women and 1 man is 100 pregnancies. 100 men and 1 woman is 1 pregnancy.
I get that.
I do get that as well, but at the same time, look at what you can do in that situation.
Yeah.
Because I'm a 1-to-1.
Mhm.
You're a 1-to-100, if you wanted to.
Yeah, because realistically, if you think about it in that aspect, again, I think men add more value than women because simply men can carry on the existence of humans. It
But they
takes us a
can't
lot.
without us.
They can't, but if they have multiple women,
Correct.
they can. And because a woman, you are only going to get so many kids out of us.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what it is, right? Even if you're
Right.
just the 1-to-1, you're only going to get so many. And I think that's sometimes like, again, without men, the world wouldn't be populated because you're
Yeah.
only going to get so much.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think you can look at that either way.
All right. Well, I'm kicking it back to you, Shar, because George is still having some technical difficulties, unfortunately. So, Shar, do you have one for the women now?
I think that men don't understand. Okay, I'm not going to say men. I don't think baby daddies.
Oh, she got real specific with this one.
I don't think baby daddies understand the pressure single moms go through.
I agree with that statement.
I simply think that it's not, and just like through life, right? Not just my own experiences, but like other people's experiences and just being around people. Like it's always like, oh, she a woman, she got it. Oh, she can handle it. Like, and
she's the mom. It comes natural to her.
Fuzzy Bunny said, call them out.
Not all women are maternal, so it's not all great sometimes, you know?
Right.
I think that men just don't understand like what it is to be a single, and there are some, because there are some single fathers, I'm not gonna knock that, but to be a single parent and be a single mom, and again, the way that we hold ourselves in a standard, the standard that we hold ourselves to, I think that men don't understand those two coexisting.
Yeah, both of us.
Like,
Even George said in the chat, single mom pressure is tough, especially today. Yeah.
You're expected to do it all.
Well, I think that men, again, not all men, we got to make this disclaimer every time. Most men that are in those co-parenting situations where, let's say, the mom has primary custody, or even if it's shared custody, I think a lot of times men think, because I'm involved with my kid, you know, you're still just the mom, I'm still just the dad. But as women, we feel very much a pressure to be both mom and dad when our kids are with us. And so, you know, it's things like that. And then I mentioned, I don't remember if it was the last episode or the one before that, but I mentioned, like, in my situation with co-parenting, like, it's tough being a single mom because I'm the one that gets judged on the decisions that are made with our child.
right.
They're not looking at you and being like, oh, he could have made a better decision. No. Even if we made the decision together, people from the outside looking in
Well,
are like, oh, that was mom's decision.
Mm.
Oh, you should have done better. You're the mother. You know, so yes, it's wild. And again, we're expected to work like we don't have kids and parent like we don't work.
Right.
Guys don't feel that type of pressure. Not all guys. Again, disclaimer, right? Because to Shari's point, there's a lot of single fathers out there too that do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you kind of mentioned something where it's like single dads, you know, they are focusing on being a dad, whereas a single mom is focusing on being a mom and a dad. And I think from the women's perspective, like point blank, it's because we're considering what the role that is missing that we're trying to fulfill. Whereas what I don't understand, what men might not understand is that women take other people into considerations. That is always part of our problem solving thought process. Men can just find a solution, but a woman would take considerations. So that kind of leads to what I was going to say is how men don't put enough thought as much as women do, or the men will never understand that women always have other people in considerations. So it's always like, it's not, how do I say this?
It's easier for guys to, and I don't want to say it this way, but it's the easiest way to say it. I feel like it's easier for some guys to think selfishly, whereas women are more, we kind of put ourselves last most of the time. And so, yes, we're putting everyone else's needs and wants, and that's what B's talking about as far as like consideration. Like, we're trying to people please too much.
God, man. It's a bad habit to learn.
To
unlearn.
It's hard because we're trained that way.
We're wired that way, unfortunately.
Yeah. We are raised to be nurturers because we're women.
I think that George is playing when he said it's almost giving good parent, bad parent mode, right? And like, it's funny because like I totally 100% experienced that. I'm like, it must be nice to come in on the weekends and swoop our child away and fun fucking time when I've had to do the fighting, the yelling, the get up, get
the
ready,
grounding,
like I've had to do the constant creating structural behaviors, right, all week, and now you get to come in and save the day and be like
fun
parent and be fun. And it's like, that's not fair to me. And then when I do turn and say like, oh well, you can't have them this weekend because like I want to take them and do something fun, it's like, but you have them 5 days a week, 24/7. We go to work, I go to work, they go to school, we go to bed. Like, so let's calculate really how many hours I spend with my child realistically, outside of practice, school, sleep. I'm not spending much time with my children either. So if you do get them for a full Saturday, you probably spent more time with my kid than I have all week.
All week. Yep.
Like realistically. So like, yeah, like I think, and again, on both sides of parents, whoever deals with that situation, like you have to think about that. It's not all just because I have the kid majority of the time. It's not what people think it is.
Right. And George is agreeing with you in the chat because he's saying the secondary or non-custodial parent is usually the cool parent and doesn't have to wear as many hats as the primary, and that can hurt when you're a good parent.
Definitely. Fuzzy Bunny also said, well, previous generations were raised that way. We can definitely see shifting occurring today. That is true. I will say, let's give the men some credit. There's much more men that are fully involved with their children. There's more men now that are more in touch with their nurturing side when it comes to their kids. It's not always like, I'm the parent, you're the kid. You know what I mean? Like, they're learning to be more understanding of personalities and things like that. So we will give the men credit where credit is due. Right.
And I'm going to say shout out to the moms that are allowing them to do that and saying, fuck all this and putting the bags down.
Amen. Because I like to think I'm one of them. I'm gonna go over to B, but before B gives us her next one, I want to ask the guys in the chat to put some things that you guys think women will never understand about you guys. So go ahead and put some of those in there so that we can talk about those as well. Maybe we'll provide you guys with a little more clarity. You never know. B, what you got for us?
Okay, I think something that a man will never understand about a woman is it's not that we don't know what we want, we just are tired of having to choose. Pick for us, make my brain turn off. Fuzzy Bunny kind of mentioned it earlier. It's women don't know how to turn their brains off because we never get a chance to. And when a woman says, when a man asks, "Hey, what do you want for dinner?" and a woman says, "I don't know," it's not that they don't know. It's just pick something so I don't have to continue my thought process.
Yes.
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 100%.
Oh my God.
And I think that's the biggest struggle is the food question. Don't ask me that.
It's the whole what do you want? I was like, it really like I don't care. Just do it for me. Make the decision for me. I promise I'm not gonna complain. I'll go along with it because I would just appreciate not having to put any more thought and effort than I do consistently. Men, y'all can go to bed so fucking easy because there's not a thought behind those goddamn eyes past 8:30. But
Fuzzy Bunny's calling you out. I said, then don't say no to the given option. Okay, so I do get that too, because my husband gets on me about this too, because I felt what Bianca just said in my soul. Okay.
Mhm.
It's not that we don't know what we want to eat, it's that we're fucking tired of deciding. We have to make decisions from the moment we fucking wake up to the moment we go to sleep, especially if you work and have kids or pets that you're responsible for, whatever the case is. We're just fucking go, go, go. Not by choice. We're just built that way. I don't know why. Okay. But my husband does give me shit because he'll be like, well, then I'll make a decision and then you don't like it. And I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of true too. So maybe the middle ground is give me options to choose from. Narrow it down for me.
Mhm.
So it's less of a decision.
or know your woman and give her options that she would already agree with.
You know it was coming. Know your person. If you know your person, know your person.
Like, if you know I don't like Chinese, why the fuck would you offer Chinese? You know, that's just gonna
Correct.
piss me off.
It's just gonna piss me off. Yeah.
And then my thing is like, normally when these type of situations come up, it's always last minute. If you know that I need you to make a decision, start the conversation early in the day and like, let's figure something out and let's lead up to something, or ask probing questions so you can get your answer. I'm gonna always give an answer or reply to something, but like early in the morning, hey, you have an idea what you want for dinner? Okay, what you got a taste for something? Like, ask some questions that will give you the answer that you're looking for.
Right.
I tell my husband, I'm like, if I had a taste for something, you would know, because I would verbally say it. I'd be like, "Ooh, babe, I'm hella craving this."
Yes, I'm the same way. And if I don't really know, and I don't really care. Don't
correct.
suggest something that I don't like.
Correct. If I don't tell you I'm craving something, I really don't give a shit. Like, just feed me. Just feed me so I don't get hungry.
If I don't have a specific craving, then I'm like, you know what? I'll give me a genre of food and I'll pick the food from that area. So if you say give me Mexican, then I'm like, okay, we'll go here, here, and here. Pick one, I don't care. Or like, I'll say like, oh, I want, barbecue. Here's these 3 places. You pick the place and I'll pick something from there. I'm like, meet me in the middle. But goddamn.
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 Yeah. Okay, so as we were chatting about the last one, George, who unfortunately couldn't be on with us for technical reasons, he did give us one that he feels women don't understand in the chat. And he said most women aren't quick to hold their female friends accountable when they have a great relationship. Totally observational, and it could be case by case basis, but overall and personal experience. Ladies.
So saying like we don't hold our friends accountable for doing stupid shit when they have a good relationship, huh?
Possibly. The way I'm reading it, or the way I'm taking it is maybe he's saying that women don't hold their female friends accountable, like maybe when they're like interjecting into the relationship or, butting in a little bit too much, right? There are times where you got to be able to tell your friend, like, I don't care how you feel. It's my relationship, right?
Boundaries.
And I think that's what he's leading towards. But George, please correct me if I'm wrong.
I could see that. When the women rely on the board, we've taken oversharing. You kind of mentioned it earlier, T. When you overshare with your friends, now they got opinions. Now they have access to that information to form another opinion that might not agree with or benefit your current relationship. So yeah, if that's the point, I can see that definitely being a problem. Women do tend to lean on women more, and that could possibly have a fault in other relationships.
And then depending on who your friends are I think is a big one for that one. Because in my relationship with Shari, I don't think either one of us has a problem calling each other out when the other is wrong, or you know what I mean? Like anything like that. Or I'll be like, yeah, cool, thanks, but I'm gonna still go do whatever the fuck I want to do, But there are a lot of a lot of women that don't do that, that they'll go to their friends and give them their version of the story for validation.
Right.
You're going to your friend saying, I'm not tripping, right? Like you're already giving them the direction that you want them to go in.
Right, correct.
You're already guiding them. Yeah.
Fuzzy Buddy said needing approval from the freaking council.
Yeah. I will say, as a woman, I learned very young that, especially when it comes to relationship stuff, you got to keep that shit to yourself, because your friends are ride or dies. And the minute they're like, oh, I don't like this motherfucker no more because he just did some out of pocket shit, you then forgive him and continue on with the relationship, and they're still holding on to that shit.
We still got a grudge. Yep.
Yeah. And so now anytime you talk about him, it's
like, everyone makes the same face.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that motherfucker, right? Like, so it's like I found from a very early age that you just got to keep that shit to yourself when it comes to your relationship. Now, if you need just like a shoulder to lean on, I get that. Yes, you have friends for that, but be mindful about which friends you choose for that stuff.
That part 1,000%.
Heavy on that one.
I think, like we always reference our relationship, right? Mm-hmm. And like we've both been on the ends where things aren't going great and things, aren't as a friend I expect them to be. But never, like, if you forgive, it's like, okay, that's a her thing, and we're gonna move past it. Like, you have to learn to they like it, you love it.
I was literally just about to say that.
You do, because at the end of the day, it's not your life, it's theirs. And if to me, like, if it's, I'm not gonna say detrimental, because different things can be detrimental for different people. But like, if it's not putting my friend in harm's way where I'm truly concerned, then so be it. Nobody is perfect on this earth. Everybody is going to go through ups and downs. And like, I think you just have to get to a point in your life where you truly understand that, and no relationship is going to be perfect. And it's like, okay, you're going through this. What do you need from me right now? Do you need me to just listen? Do you need advice? Like, what is it that you need from me in this moment?
Right.
Not so much like, oh no, don't fuck with him, leave him alone. Oh, I'm still mad, or like, leave all that alone. Like, if she's not being abused or held hostage or captive, like, I could care about what it is. It's whatever. Now, if some other shit going on, expect me to show up. And act
Right.
cool.
Right.
But
No, I need a man's perspective on what y'all talk about when y'all in y'all's relationships. To your friendships about y'all's relationships, like because obviously women we deep dive.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all talk about y'all's relationship with y'all's friends?
I really don't think they do.
I think it depends on the friend.
Hmm.
I think
Yeah,
it
but not to
depends.
the degree that women do.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And they're definitely not steering their friends in a certain direction the way that women do.
Mhm.
Right.
Like I said, like they're not coming into the conversation like, I'm right? I did the right thing, right? They're more like, bro, some shit went down. You know what I mean? Like they're more like venting.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like women a lot of time are looking for validation from their friends.
All right.
George said he holds his male friends accountable, Bianca.
As you should. I appreciate that. That don't piss me off.
Yeah, we got one. Fuzzy Bunny has a topic for us to
Mhm.
discuss. He said, women will never understand why most guys don't run to other guys with their problems. So please explain.
Yes.
Because I know that most
Maybe y'all
guys,
should.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I love group projects. Let's explore together.
I feel like there's got to be a middle ground somewhere. Like, don't go too far to the male side where they're like not running to each other with things, but then also don't go too far in the female side where we're running to each other for everything.
Where you're calling the whole council like, let me tell everybody what's going on.
Yeah, it's not like, the board of directors is going to veto our decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Okay, so Gabe is answering. He said, we don't deep dive with our friends unless we're talking to that brother-like figure that we can trust that will hold us accountable.
Mm.
So maybe they're looking for that accountability.
Accountability buddy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And George is responding to Fuzzy Bunny because we know their response is going to be BS.
Y'all can never just give a serious, straight answer, huh?
And that may be the thing to Gabe's point, right? It's like they only go to the brother-like figure, the one that they know, they trust, they're going to hold them accountable. Because maybe all your other friends is ha-ha kiki, right? And that's just the type of relationship y'all have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the lighthearted friendship, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the get my mind off it, let's hang out friendships. But how many men have those type of friendships with somebody? That brother-like friendship, because they've also been taught to go against each other, right? So they don't have that village that you would say that women feel like we have, but I think that we feel like we have, but you have to be very careful and very mindful of what you say and who you say it to.
Yeah.
And we're at the top of the hour, and I had one more.
Holy shit. I had a few more, but yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, B.
Funny quickly, he said, if it's the wrong group of guys, we're going to get clowned for not handling business. The true friends will help, but those are way fewer. So, yeah. So, like,
and I think
don't have that.
And like how we have like the council mentality, they're like the opposite. Like if they're talking to a friend about something serious, it's a one-on-one thing versus like a group thing. Because I think in a group setting, they all want to be tough and have this exterior kind of shield going on there. But yeah, go ahead, B. You said you had another one.
Yeah, something a man will never understand about a woman from a dating perspective is their competition is not other men. Their competition is her own peace, what she's already providing, giving for herself.
I like that. I like that one.
Because I've dated a few guys in the past where it's like, oh, you're talking to somebody, this, and that. Honey, you barely got my attention. I'm in the bubble bath. I'm giving myself a little massage. Like, what? Your competition is not other men.
Yes.
You are competing with the piece that I created.
Amen. Honestly, that's so real, Bianca, and I never really thought about it that way. So thank you for saying it out loud.
Mhm.
If I am in a peaceful relationship, the finest man on the planet could come and talk to me and I would not give a fuck. Like I'm going to have a conversation because I'm a polite individual,
Because I'm
but
fucking nice.
cuz I'm fucking nice, but like no, like yes, if I am in a happy, peaceful situation in here in my relationship, nothing else could phase me.
Right. And I think like we've talked about it throughout this whole episode. Gabe says he disagrees, so I'm buying
And I
him
know
time
why.
to type out what he disagrees with because
We need to
we
know
talked
why.
about it in this episode that like women we play many parts. We have a lot of hats, a lot of roles. We can't turn our brains off. We've learned that we provide for ourselves, and we learn how to be self-sufficient. We can do the things that a man can do. We are forced to, play all those roles. So
Mhm.
it's not that we need a man. We have to want somebody, and when we want what we want is someone who brings us the peace that we've created, that's not going to disrupt what the space that we have.
Mhm.
I want to say to Fuzzy Bunny's point, right? He says modifications. He said, my competition is the guy that she is convinced she's looking for / deserves. Not all, not y'all, but some of these new gen girls. Okay, I will give
Yeah.
them that. The new
I will
generation.
give him that.
The new generation is chasing bags all day, right? And like that's
Mhm.
just what it is. But I also think that from a woman's perspective, the competition isn't what I'm looking for or what I deserve, because a lot of times you can start dating a man that you never even thought you would date,
Mhm.
right? And make up in your mind that, okay, this kind of works. So everything that I thought I wanted and deserved, he may not have, or have to offer, but some way I've found a way to make it work for
Mhm.
myself.
Mhm.
So I think a lot of the times, like, men think that it's that, but it's really not. Like, I think that women, we create, right? And I think we go in our heads like, oh, well, I can create him to be what I want him to be, versus, oh no,
Mhm.
you're not what I want you to be, so I'm gonna go find somebody else that is. I
Yep.
don't think our brains operate that way.
No.
I did like
At
that
least not.
perspective though. I was like, oh,
Yeah, no,
okay.
about
Yeah.
the young, that's 100%. But I think men do think that other men are their competition based on what we're looking for. But a woman will always, and for me, like that saying is, women are multipliers, right? You give us something, we give you back something, right? And I think it's the same way with our men, and we feel that way. So it's
Mhm.
like, you can give me a little bit, and I'm gonna make it into what I want it to be. I'm not gonna go out and look
Right.
for something else.
Yes. Agree. That's
Yeah.
definitely dependent on you making the decision to allow it.
Oof, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
It
Yeah.
is.
But I do agree with his modification.
Mhm.
And I will actually say it's not just new gen girls. It's people in my age bracket too
Yeah.
that have, I'm not going to say too high a standard, because I don't believe that there is too high a standard. I think that they're delusional, if I'm being frank.
Mhm.
They are trying to create something that does not exist. And so I get what he's saying when it comes to competition being the guide that she has convinced herself she's looking for. But one thing that I will say that men and women are very similar in is that when we find our person, we're willing to do so much more for them than we might have for somebody else. And that's a lot of times how you understand this is my person. My sister used to she used to always say the person you end up with may not necessarily be the person that's like the best thing for you. It's the person whose shit you're willing to put up with.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the truth. It is so true that the person that becomes your person is like you're willing to deal with so much more. from
Right.
them. And that's a blessing and a curse sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah, because now I got to vouch for my guy. That why did he do this for me and not for you? I don't know. Sleep with him. Try. It worked for me.
Try. Just try it out. No big deal.
Try. It worked for me.
Yeah, because guys will be like, I'll never do this for a girl and I'll never do that. And then they meet the one and they're doing all the things they said they were never gonna do. Women kind of work that same way too. It's just we're driven by different things. That's all.
Right. And I wish we had more time because I really, really want a guy's perspective on this. Guys, y'all can comment, y'all can share, DM us afterwards because I really want to know the taxi cab theory.
Oh, what's that?
Because that's something I'll never understand about men is the taxi cab theory. It's basically like they could be like in their early 20s dating the woman of their dreams, and this girl fits all the bills, and vice versa. But it seems like this is the right girl that he should marry, but he's just not ready. And that this girl is the right person for them. They're just not ready. And then all of a sudden, taxi light, the taxi light on the cab, the light turns on. All of a sudden they're ready. And it's not even the one. It's just the one that just so happened to be there when that light flipped for them.
When you were ready.
And that's something I'll never understand is how do y'all manage? Do y'all even know when the taxi light theory kind of applies to y'all or just how that works? Because
we're gonna definitely need a part 2 to this with some guys on here. I think we may need multiple men to get varying opinions. So anyone out there, who want to be on a podcast, let us know. No shit.
We need a center table. We need 3 guys, just 3 on 3, just
3 on 3.
It's gonna turn into a screaming match of pet peeves and
it will, but
people off.
But I think it gives the opposing sex perspective. And I think that's a good thing. George is digging your taxi light theory.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to have to come back to this. So there will be a part 2 at some point. We'll figure this out and find the right voices to be on here because we need some opinionated guys like those of you in the chat.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you, fellas, for representing today. And where is Mom and Unc? We need to have a conversation.
Girl, the Spurs are playing tonight.
Oh, yes. Go Spurs, go.
So I'm glad these guys joined us. The men who are supposed to be so into sports have joined us.
Oh, I can guarantee you
the Spurs are about to win their championship. They're on the road to winning, and I don't blame them.
I was like, I can guarantee you he's watching the game right now. All right. Well, we are at the top of the hour. Thank you guys so much, everyone that watched, those of you who commented, and those of you who didn't, who just listened in. We really appreciate y'all. If you're not following us on all of our platforms, Bianca's about to tell you how you can find us.
If you are not already, this is something that I will never understand because you can follow, and subscribe to us on our social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at It's No Secret Podcast. We do have an X account at It's No Secret Pod. And if you can't join us for our live stream because you're watching the Spurs win this week, then you can definitely listen to us on Sundays on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you want to rewatch, because we had a lot of comments coming through, you can rewatch our live stream on our YouTube channel.
Yes, please.
And until next time, remember, it's no secret that men and women do not understand each other.
We don't. Bye.
Bye.